Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about socks and sock making. We're going to talk about shorty socks, medium sock, and my favorite sock of all, socks made from yarn that poop. Now how did I get into sock making? I saw someone with a pair of socks one day and I was like, I want to do that. And then I went to look for a sock pattern. And I've got to tell you, all the patterns I found, I couldn't make heads nor tails of it. So I said, okay, I have a flatbed knitting machine. I should be able to go and find a pattern for socks there. If I couldn't understand the patterns for hand knitting socks, the sock machine making patterns were beyond me. It didn't go over my head. It went past, it went under, it went every place but in. But one day I found a pattern online by a lady named Gerda Stitt, and it was for a sample sock. And so, being me, not following instructions, I came up with my interpretation of what she did. And it came out pretty well. And here's a sample. You get a nice sock, you get a nice heel that looks as though it was hand done. The only problem is when you rib on the flatbed machine, you have this huge seam, well, depending on how long you make your ribbing, that you then have to close. And I didn't like that. I'm trying to get the easiest sock in the world. So I said, okay, let me keep looking for patterns. And one day I was on the internet and I saw an ad for a sock making machine. And I was like, yes! And I went to investigate. And when I saw the price, I was like, no, 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 no. So I kept searching. A year later, still expensive. 2 years down the road, still expensive. Until one day I saw a sock machine that I could afford. So I went for it, okay? And in doing that, I started making socks. When you make a sock on the sock machine, you end up with something that looks like this. It looks like you have a fish or the mouth of a whale that you have to close. I find it annoying. People say it's relaxing to Kitchener clothes. I don't, but since that's the way to finish it, that's what I do. Let me show you. Here's the sock that's completely finished. It's come off the machine. I made a little cuff at the top. Here's your body of your sock, and I close the heel. So now it doesn't look like a whale with an open mouth. Can we stop it?